What the What is that? Hold your breath. Make sure you sit down before I tell you this. But Scape and Parasites has finally updated. Now let's talk about everything they've added in the 1.10.8 patch release. They changed semi-organic block texture. If you're unfamiliar what that is, that's basically the simulated iron block. Here's what it looks like now, and here's what it looks like one patch ago. I've never interacted with this block. In fact, the hijacked iron golem is one of the rarest parasites in the entire game. And that's the only way I'm familiar that you can actually get the hijacked iron to make this block. So I'm pretty sure you have never seen this block either. I think the new block texture looks great though. They fixed Yat or Nat, whatever the hell they're called, and Lice not dropping loot. Prior, it would drop nothing, but now there's a chance it drops Rupert Mascara. And if you have looting, there's actually a 30% chance you get more. I think this is a great change because it gives you more opportunities to make lures, which are the only way to fight back against the parasites. They added hover text to drops in Compodium. I don't really know what they're referring to be honest, but here are some side-by-sides of the Compodiums. They've added a new Desert Rage Asamara cow variant. And this thing looks scary as shit, bro. I am not going to lie. God damn. I don't know who made this design, but they need to see a doctor for mental health, and they also need a raise. Nice job, team. Something I've noticed about the cow is it's very hard to spawn with the spawn egg. It took me like 80 attempts in order to get one. It is insane. But if you actually try to spawn it in a desert, it spawns right away. In fact, it took me one try in order to spawn it. My only question is why they would do this. I mean, I'm all for it, a new Asamara variant, but I wonder why it's only the cow. Let me know in the comments below if you think that this is strictly only going to stay with the cow, or they're gonna do this with every Asamara parasite. Because if they decide not to do this with every Asamara parasite, I'm assuming there's some very, very heavy lore implications that I'll talk about in my next lore breakdown video. But it's very strange how it's tied to the new desert. Makes you think. Because if you guys didn't know, the next tier of parasites that's getting a lore breakdown is actually the Asamara parasites. So it's kind of weird that they decided to add a new variant for an Asamara parasite, let alone one Asamara parasite, when the next update they'll probably change the lore for them. Really makes you think. Or maybe I'm crazy and I need to take my pills. It might be that as well. Anyways, they've actually updated all the wood for the parasites. The devs decided to actually make the wood do something, and it can now craft things, such as bowls, sticks, chests, and a lot more. There are still some things it can't craft, like a boat, and for some reason the trapdoor is stairs. And it works the exact same as a trapdoor, but it looks like stairs. I don't know, it's weird. I'm sure they'll fix it in the later updates. Not only did they make the wood actually useful and able to craft things, they actually changed all the variants for the buttons, pressure plates, ladders, and bookshelves. The bookshelves are my favorite. I think they're very cool. And I actually tested to see if it would increase the enchanting odds, and it does, which is a very cool detail, and I'm really glad they added that. They added deadhead leaves. I've never seen this block at all. I've only ever seen this from a Crimson Games video. It's like a whole parasite biome that I've actually never seen. So I guess it's just a cool little detail. They added a fog bottle. So if you're unfamiliar, there are actually this fog block that you can now place. It's very weird. I have never seen it in game again. Holy LARPers. They actually made it so you could pick up the fog with a bottle, in addition to the fog block that picks them up. They disabled block spread for parasitic stairs and glass panes. They fixed the BAW shaking screen, which is probably one of my favorite things they've added in this entire update. Oh my god. I've hosted events where people have, how do I say this? Game ended themselves, and everybody would get that shaking effect, and everybody thought it was the meteor. It was so annoying because I couldn't really stop them, but they fixed it, thank god. I might be remembering things wrong, but I'm pretty sure in one of my events, Bakura mentioned how that wasn't the intent. That effect is global? Wait, Bakura, you didn't know that? Every time someone does that, everyone's always like the meteor. So I'm glad they finally got around to fixing it. Also, I just realized the meteor shaking the screen and the BAW is very similar. Like, scary similar. Here's a side-by-side.
Why did 3 stage 4 beckons on go?
No, that wasn't 3 stage 4 beckons. They removed yellow eyes from heavy carriers. Now, I tested this out, and I still saw yellow eyes, so maybe they meant adapted yellow eyes, but not primitive yellow eyes. They don't state the type of yellow eye, but I saw a yellow eye. The Osamara human no longer attacks after death. Now, I want you guys to all thank Crimson Gaming for doing this. He's the one who pointed it out to the devs in his most recent video. I've never really dealt with this, but I've barely ever seen the Osamara Parasites spawn. But I can't imagine losing a hardcore world to a Osamara human who you killed, and that last animation spike killed you. Man, that would suck. They changed the Dark Days texture. Now, I don't really know what they're talking about. To be fair, I've only seen Dark Days like once, and it was for a short. I've rarely ever seen this at all. And this is because you have to manually turn it on in the configs. So it's kind of hard for me to judge what they've changed when I don't really know anything about Dark Days as a celestial event regardless. I'll put them side by side so maybe you guys can see it. They've also fixed some vector range values that weren't working properly. I've never noticed this, to be honest, but I'm sure someone else has. Now, my favorite part of this entire update, they have completely revamped their SRP world settings. Here's what it looked like on 1.10.7, and here's what it looks like now. Very, very cool. Oh my god. I think my favorite thing is that you can actually see the moon orbiting the planet. If you actually turn on the SRP meteor, you can actually see the meteor orbiting the planet as well as the moon. Great detail, honestly. Nice job, dude. Oh my god, you guys are cooking so hard. Do you see how vibrant this planet looks? Wow! It looks so nice. Saturation set to 100. So vibrant, happy. This is because the world is actually set to easy mode. And if we set it to normal mode, it looks a little different. Maybe you can't see it, just a little less vibrant. But then we switch it to hard. And oh my god, look at this Jurassic world. This old Earth-ass world. Like, even the aura around the planet is green. You can actually see the parasitic biomass on the planet as well. And then when you set it into impossible mode, it looks like old man skin. Now the planet is this fully absorbed, assimilated, dark purple aura of a planet. And I think this is such an amazing detail, and my favorite thing they've added. What I really like about this, no matter what difficulty you choose to set it on, whether it's impossible mode or easy mode, it's all going to end like this. And I think that's a beautiful representation as a whole. Very cool, guys. Genuinely, like this is really cool. You can actually switch your world entirely as well. This is the Cold Star type planet. I don't know if it's a different planet or the same planet, or if there's lore implications, or if there's not lore implications. I don't know. We'll see what they do in the future, but I'm just gonna call this its own separate planet for now. What is this new planet, you're probably asking? Well, everything is frozen. Everything. All the water is ice, snow surrounding you everywhere, and nothing but cold, as the eye can see. They've also added these weird villages that generate in the Cold Star type planet. The villages don't look like regular ones, they're like all assimilated and they use parasite blocks. It's pretty cool. In the blacksmiths of these village, the loot's a little different. You can get some thorn bush berry or whatever they're called, that purple berry. I think this is a very neat detail that they've added, just all together. One thing I really like is the little GUI on your face. It might look annoying, that stupid shader on top of your face, and it annoyed me too at first. But then I realized if you actually go inside a building, it goes away, which is such a cool detail. I think pairing this with weather mods would be amazing. Like, if you can actually physically get cold in this world, I think that brings such a great challenge to what is already the hardest infection mod. My only really critique I have about this is there's not really much that makes me want to really play this, besides the fact it's new. Like, what's really the big difference between playing the Cold Star type world and just playing a single biome world and choosing a snow biome? They're relatively the same. It's also harder to play on the Cold Star type world because you don't get access to a lot of materials. Specific biomes that you can't really go to. Even if you add biome mods, it doesn't really apply either. So besides the ideology of a challenge, there's really no reason to play this. Some more things they could possibly add are like giant ice spikes to make it feel like its own separate biome rather than just a snow biome. Maybe like specific buildings, maybe like a laboratory or underground bunkers or something. I'm not sure, but As of now, it's very liminal. There's just nothing much to do or explore. If you walk 5 minutes in one direction, you'll basically see everything the world has to offer, which defeats the whole point of Minecraft being a exploration game. I feel like if they leave it as is, it's fine. I think I'm just being a little nitpicky because I know how great the SRP team is and how much they could accomplish. But if the whole point of this is for specifically lore, then I guess that kind of complicates things. I'm not sure. I'm just talking. I don't know. I'm also very excited to see what else they can add for other star types. In the patch release, it mentions added shaders for cold and warm star type, plus config to disable them. Now this is where I'm confused, because there's only our world and the cold star type. So is our planet actually the warm star type, or is there another planet that I'm not seeing? I don't know, but as of now, I only see the cold star type. But I'm very excited to see what they can do. If you guys have made it this far, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers before 2026, and your subscription would help a lot. You can always unsubscribe, so might as well just do it. So if you like what you've seen so far, please subscribe. This is pretty much it from what they've added. So now I'm going to be showing you guys my first reaction to the new SRP update. Scape and Parasites. Version 1.10.8. The newest version of SRP that took them like 12 weeks to do. I have no clue what they added, so we are going to be experiencing this for the first time together. Nice job, team. All right, let's just jump into a super flat world. Oh my god, this is already new. I was gonna turn the meteor on. What the f is this? I haven't even looked at the Discord patch notes yet. Okay. They are really diving into this space angle. Very cool. Okay. Star type G-type star. Standard main sequence conditions. Uses normal Minecraft world generation. What the f? Cooler stellar conditions. Snowy and frozen biomes dominate the world. Most exposed surface water will be frozen. Oh, so there's only 2 versions. What? This is a new GUI as well. Look at this. Okay. Oh, it tells you the stats here too. That's sick. Let's check out this new star. Hold on. What the f? What? Oh, that was a horrible voice crack. Wow. Wait, what the f is this? What is this overlay? Why is my screen all white? All right, I'm gonna turn the shaders off because I don't know. Oh no, that's not the shaders. That's just the regular game. There's like a white tint. What are these houses? These opium houses. Emo ass houses, bro. Sad ass houses, bro. Everything's infected. What the f? What the hell? Yo, there's nothing in the chests here, bro. What kind of poverty village did I just loot from? Yeah, look at that. Look at that overlay on my screen. There's like a little line in between the middle of it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like very subtle. But like, what's the difference between doing this and just setting a world to one custom biome and setting it as like a snow biome? Like, it's just kind of weird. Like, I feel like there's no point unless it's for lore implications or they're not finished adding anything, which could make sense. Like, again, this is still beta. But it's just so weird. It has to be lore implications. It has to do with something with the sky. Is there anything different with the sky? Is there like a new planet? Okay, I didn't even know I added the meteor. What the f? Whoa! Why are the whoa? Oh, okay, that's a bug. Oh, this the snow didn't go off. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I still have the LeBron James mod on. Oh, that's amazing, bro. Does this one not have anything in the chest either? Oh, this one does have stuff in the chests. Wait, what the hell? Thornshade berry. What is it? What the fuck? Oh, and you can place it too, apparently. Okay. Did that do anything? I don't think that did anything. Let's check on the patch notes. I think that's the best way I'm gonna find it. Everyone vote on this Canada thing. Let's get Canada the most. Oh, can I react to this? Oh my god, I can't. Oh, I don't know what this is. Added simplified Chinese lang file. Oh, damn. W. Added desert range. Asamara cowbear. What the f? What the f? What do you mean? Hold on, let me go back on penis. Let's just see if there's anything new here off the bat. I don't think I'd be able to notice anything. Oh, never mind. Yeah, this is all new. Yeah, this is all new. What? I wonder if this does anything. There's so much different colors as well. What the hell? Oh yeah, Asamara cow, Asamara cow. Yeah. Where's the desert version? Oh! What the What is that? Why is he blessing my ears with his moaning? Oh my god! What the Is that the desert version? Oh! God damn! Chunky ass boy. He's pretty rare. Hold on, let's count. Let's count how many things I have to spawn before one spawns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30. Oh, 30. Okay. It's around 30. I think it's actually more than 30. I think I just got lucky. Because I spawned a shit ton and I'm not getting anything. I wonder if they changed the lores. Did they add the Asamara lore? Nope. Nope, not yet. Dude, I am so excited for the lore! Guys, hurry up on the lore, bro. I need to make that second lore video. There's so much stuff I want to talk about. What I want to see is if they added the cow. I think it would be cool if you could see, like, multiple skins of them. Like, now that I've actually seen that red version of the cow, I want to be able to, like, cycle through and find the red version of the cow. Here, let's see what else they've added. Added ladders for all the parasites. Yeah, we saw this already. Added bookshelves. We saw this already. Added different, start types in SRP world settings. I saw this. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. You could cook up some really cool ideas. Ooh, there should be one planet you spawn on and it's actually 8. It's that little thing in the sky and you spawn on there. If that's a planet. I don't know what the hell that thing is, but we'll see. It really makes you think, like, what more they could add. I think they should do a warm type. I think that's obviously implied, regardless if they mentioned it or not. I guess something like... I guess I don't really know what they would do, though. Like, there's not really, like, a warm biome. Unless you consider, like, warmer climate biomes. Like the jungle or savanna, I guess. But I would not play a world full of savanna. Savanna is my least favorite biome in the entire game. Please don't do that. Here, so this is... Oh, whoa! Oh, that's so cool! So, I was gonna say, it was like, dude, this is gonna be kind of annoying to have on your face. But when you go in, like, an actual house, it gets out. What? That's cool. Pair this with, like, a weather mod. This is gonna be sick. I think that's actually what they intended you to play on. That's really cool. Wow. Very, very cool. But this is what it looks like. This is the snowy effect that you're supposed to have. Looks like you're looking at a tornado. Okay, alright, I take back what I was gonna say. I was gonna say it's kind of annoying to be, like, on your screen at all times, but if you're in a spot like this, it's gone. I think that's very cool. Wait, what the f- Wait, I didn't even notice that either! Whoa! Look! When you change it to easy, normal, hard, impossible. That's very cool. What a subtle thing to add. They're cooking, bro. Like, actually. Oh, look! And when you turn the meteor on, you actually see the meteor orbit. That's insane. Whoa. And it's actually following gravity, too. It, like, gets pulled by the moon's gravity. Wait, am I bugging? Wait. See? It got pulled by the moon's gravity. Local schizophrenic man yelling at his computer. What am I talking about? I can't even spell gravity. What the f- Alright, Justin, shut the hell up. Wow, that's sick. That is really cool. Well, I think that's pretty much it. Very cool update. They added a lot of stuff. But I'm very excited to see what they can add, because they're definitely going to add other planets. And I think they can be very creative with it. They could add, like, a lava one, or, like, a heat or hot one, or whatever. They could add, like, a dead world. Like, the whole world is, like, dead and gone. They could add, like... They could add one where it's like Sky Islands or something like that. I think that would be f***ing cool. But anyways, remember to stay safe, healthy, and happy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.